This segment sponsored by the Better Business Bureau. This powerful business conference is back for another year. That's the Build a Better Business Conference and the Torch Awards for Ethics, presented by the Better Business Bureau and SCORE. And joining me to share more about it is Rick Walz, who is the president and CEO of the Better Business Bureau, Northern Indiana, and Andrew Roberts, the co-chair of SCORE, Northern Indiana. Hello, good morning.
Great to be here with you, Jessica.
You as well, welcome. Okay, so now is the time that you get to come together and celebrate the businesses who have really shown so much improvement and impressiveness, right? Over the last year.
Indeed, yeah. Jessica, this is the third year that we have partnered with SCORE to put on this great event. And it's a day that starts early in the morning, registration at 7:15, followed by a breakfast, and then we're going to start the celebration off this year with our Torch Award celebration for ethics. Mayor Sharon Tucker will be our keynote address, nice. And we'll be celebrating the 5 businesses and individuals that are this year's recipients. So, the Better Business Bureau is kind of well known for some of the less glamorous things like scam education and complaint resolution and things like that. But this is the one event that we have every year that we really look forward to, where we get to recognize people for something very positive.
Right.
So it's those that have demonstrated just great ethical standards in the way they operate their business, conduct themselves, give back to their communities. So it's a great event for us. This year we have over 100 nominations from our 23 county service area, and we had an independent panel of judges that consolidated that 100 down to 5 winners. So we'll have 3 winners in the business category, and we have 1 charity of integrity, and we also have our individual of integrity.
Oh, that's exciting. Okay, we have to leave that as a little tease. A little later, you'll share with us who the winners are.
I will.
All right, that's awesome. Okay, so I have to say, the past 2 years I have attended this awards, and what I really enjoyed about it is just the pride and the humility at the same time that the businesses have when they're receiving this award, because it takes a lot to run a business and to run it with integrity and to have your community and other colleagues and business professionals acknowledge that. It's something that's really powerful.
It really is, and that's why we make such a big deal out of it, because a lot of business operating out there doing a great job, but these nominations came from their staff, from customers, from other third parties that nominated them. And again, they some of them weren't even aware that they were nominated until they were asked to provide input on it. Some of the folks that we spoke to at the event last year and after, one was a new entrepreneur, and her comment was that was so inspiring for her to come and see how professional business owners conducted themselves, how they've elevated themselves in their business, and it was just very inspiring for her.
Yeah, that's so true. Inspiring others through making the example themselves. And so, Andrew, I want to bring you in because SCORE is presenting this conference alongside the Better Business Bureau. So talk to me about how you all are being represented and what you bring to this.
So this is the 3rd year we've been doing it. We've been partnering and sponsoring this conference. SCORE, like the Better Business Bureau, is one of the many organizations available now that helps support the small business community, which is why it's made perfect sense for us to kind of partner so that we could reach a broader audience.
Yeah.
But SCORE itself, we are an organization that's been around since 1964, so we just celebrated 60 years of existence. But despite being around for that long, not too many people know about us, or we don't have the same name recognition that the Better Business Bureau does, or some of the other organizations. So this is also a way to get our name out there, to get other people looking to start or grow their business to know that we're also available to help them.
So talk to me specifically about some of the services that you offer, because like you said, it's not a recognizable name at the beginning, but it's starting to get there. So what services can businesses use you for?
So we help small businesses and entrepreneurs in two ways, through mentoring and education. So the education, we provide many different workshops that are available to attend online or in person, and a lot of them are recorded, so even if you can't make it at the time, you can always go back online and look at them later. And then the mentoring. So we provide one-on-one mentoring with anyone, and it's completely free. So we'll meet with you as many times as you need, and we don't charge a dime for it.
Wow.
It's really a great service. I wish I had known about SCORE when I was starting my business.
Right.
But just last year alone, SCORE helped form over 31,000 new businesses, employing 150,000 employees. So we really do have quite an impact on the small business community.
That's really great. And of course, Rick, you know, the Better Business Bureau has been around for a long time. It's one of the top accredited companies that accredit businesses and really just hold businesses accountable. And I feel that it's both for the consumer and also for the business. And so is there anything that you think maybe people don't know that the BBB does?
Well, I guess there's a couple things, but you're spot on in that we are kind of a liaison maybe between consumers and business. We exist to try to help connect consumers with reputable businesses. So the BBB's been around since 1912. Our office actually started in 1920, so we're one of the oldest BBBs. But so, like I said, we've been around for a long time, and then this recent partnership with SCORE, this evolved after the COVID shutdown of the early 20s, and we wanted to make our event even bigger. So SCORE's been a great partner with us because they have a lot of the contacts in the business community. So like we talked about the Torch Awards, the second part of our Build a Better Business conference is the educational sessions that we put on for business owners.
Right.
So we've collaborated with SCORE on putting this together. So again, this has been a great collaboration because we know the right people to bring in and these were the sessions that were voted on by people that attended last year and the folks that registered for this year. This is what people want to learn about.
Well, listen, I love that you provide a variety of topics and people can go to each session during the conference. Okay, but now we have to get to the moment we've been waiting for. We're going to have the special announcement. These are the winners for this year 2024 Torch Awards.
Yeah, like I said, over 100 nominations. So these are 5 distinguished businesses and individuals. So in our 3 Business of Integrity categories, our winners this year are Summers Plumbing and Heating of Fort Wayne, New Leaf Recreation, also of Fort Wayne, and Windows, Doors, and More, who also happens to be a Fort Wayne company.
Yes.
Now, our nominations come from all over our 23 county service area. This is unusual this year that all 3 of the business winners came from Fort Wayne, but that's just the way the chips
Fort Wayne
fell.
is rocking it.
Yeah. And then our nonprofit of integrity this year is Notre Dame Federal Credit Union from South Bend, just a great organization. They've been in business since 1941. They've been BBB accredited since 1986. Great organization. And then I think you'll probably recall from last year, we renamed our Individual of Integrity the Jay Leonard Individual of Integrity Award in recognition of Jay Leonard that passed away a couple years ago. So this year, the Jay Leonard Individual Integrity Award will be presented posthumously to Mayor Tom Henry. And so we think it's just a fitting tribute to a gentleman that did so much for our community for so many years.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, well, thank you so much for that exclusive there. And it was so great to see you both and to learn about this conference.
Thank you very
us.
much, Jessica. We
welcome.
appreciate it.
And the conference and awards will take place on November 15th at Parkview Mirro Center. We'll have information below on how to attend and also information and websites for these 2 wonderful organizations. And I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by the Better Business Bureau.